Welcome back to the My Managed Career with the Wolves. What an absolute battle it was in episode 2. Two big injuries that we now need to deal with in the back line. And of course, we need to head over to the chairman and sporting director to discuss what's to come in this month. Now, some breaking news. We do have Sasa Kaldazik, who will be leaving us in the January transfer window, and that will be for the 15.6 mil. Now, being 15.6 mil, that doesn't guarantee that's going to be added to our transfer budget. It is all up to the chairman to decide. So we will ask that question in today's meeting, and hopefully we can add that to the 20 mil that we currently have. We currently sit in 14th position and have advanced in the Carabao Cup, which is fantastic. But he has some concerns with the squad depth, as we do as well, with the two injuries out for 2 to 3 months. So he has made suggestions that we potentially go to the free agency. Now, that will be a discussion with Matt Hobbs, but we might potentially also look to bring Lamina back into the centre-back position, which will give Gomez the opportunity in the centre midfield position. Ultimately, Jeff has given us the green light to do what we need to do, so we'll discuss that with the sporting director, Matt Hobbs, on what is the best option moving forward. Now, the hot topic of this meeting is the sale of Kaldazik for 15.6 mil, and Jeff has agreed for that full amount to be added into the kitty, so we get that 20 million to start with the additional 15.6, which bumps our January budget up to 35.6 mil, which is fantastic news. Means we've got the ability to add some real depth if needed in this transfer window. But the transfer window is not until a couple of months, and we need to potentially look at depth now. So we will head over to the free agency when we've got Daniel Amadi. He's 71 overall and a centre back, so he's an option that we'll discuss with Matt Hobbs, and he'd be there to cover the Gomez injury. Next up will be Jamal Lewis. He is 69 overall left back, so the Nori injury. We've got Lima at the moment, but that will add that little bit extra depth. And then last but not least would be Andre Bukar. He's 31 years of age and 71 overall. So let's go have that conversation now with Matt Hobbs and see which direction we need to go when it comes to the free agencies to add a little bit of depth to the squad. Now, discussing it with Matt Hobbs, we obviously got the three that we've suggested. We're 2 to 3 months without Nori and Gomez, and he has gone with Amadi as the primary one and then Jamal Lewis as the second one to fill the left back position. He's not entirely convinced that Andre Bukar would be good fit for us, being that he's older and less familiar with the Premier League pace. So we will go with his recommendations and look to sign both Amadi and Lewis. Discussing wages, he's happy for us to go with around 35 to 40k for Amadi and then 25 to 30k for Jamal Lewis. Signing bonus around the 100 to 200k between them. So not a lot of money going to be spent here, which is good. It means we're saving a bit of that money for the transfer window. And the good news is Daniel Amadi takes the deal for 35 a week with a signing bonus of 160k. And then Jamal Lewis, 30k a week with a signing bonus of 100k. Both of them have performance clause in there as well for an additional bonus, but ultimately they're going to have to perform at the highest quality to be able to achieve those additional paychecks. Now, looking at the Youth Academy, we've got some good ones coming through. We've got Pereira, 17 years of age with a potential of 65 to 82. We have Demency, age 15, with the potential of 69 to 93. And then we've got Garcia, age 15, overall potential of 63 to 87. And then last but not least, Sanchez, 16 years of age, with a potential of 62 to 82 overall. Now, looking at our budget restraints, he is happy for us to sign the three of them with Demency, Garcia, and Pereira. But he feels that Sanchez's potential is a little bit low and we need to save a little bit of money in the budget. So we will only move the three across to the Youth Academy. And then last but not least, we will obviously give him the good news about Kaldazik's release, being that 15.6 mil, that Jeff has agreed for that to go into the transfer kitty, bumping us up to 35.6, ready for the January transfer window for our push to claim of top 10 finish by the end of the season. Now, to cross over to the development of the Youth Academy new additions, we've got Pereira, who will be false 9 on the development plan to work on his ball control, dribbling, as well as a bit of his attacking and shooting ability. Next will be Garcia, again half winger, and Demensi will also be half winger as well. And that is working on sprint speed, acceleration, ball control, dribbling, and a bit of reaction as well. So that will be the first part of their development, and then we'll move into a more stable and preferred play style for the squad. So Brentford's had a tough run at the moment, losing 4 of their last 5 matches, so they're in a bit of a slump, the same with us at the moment. So here's an opportunity for us to potentially turn that momentum around and get a victory here, and a critical 3 points for our push obviously here in the Premier League. Now, Lamina is out of this match, being that he is serving a suspension for that red card in the previous episode. So the back line will be Mascara and Bruno, who will be holding down the centre-back position. Obviously, we will look for Lamina to potentially take over that centre-back position for a more permanent role moving forward until Gomez does return. And then in the centre midfield, we do have Bellegarde and Gomez. So Gomez is going to get that opportunity that he's desperate to get, being that he wants to try and cement himself as the preferred centre midfield partner with Bellegarde. And then the front line, of course, we've got Hee-Chan, Larson, and the man that has been in tremendous form at the moment, Rodrigo Gomez, an absolute superstar over there on the right wing. Can he potentially continue that momentum that he's currently in, that strong form that has ultimately kept us alive so far in this campaign? We definitely need a big match from the young kid, but we also need the rest of the squad to step up here. Nice play there by Bruno. Quick counter-attack attempt here. Nice. Kuna gets on the outside. A little bit loose with the ball control. And it's going to be a penalty against him on that one. Run straight into the defender with a big shoulder charge. Ball back into the middle here. Gomez with a beautiful steal. Kuna trying to get on the outside, unable to do so. Brentford with the counter-attack here down the left-hand side, but nice defensive play there by Gomez. Throw an attempt here by Brentford. Gomez putting some pressure on. Lima's going to push down as well. Good defensive pressure there by Lima. Gomez covering the ball on the inside. Nice play there by the number 8. Gets it into Kuna. He finds Bellegarde. He's got a bit of pace here. Gets on the outside. Steps back in. Finds Kuna. Down to Hee-Chan. Keeps it in here. Nice play there by Hee-Chan. He's going to try and find someone in the box. Gomez underneath it. Unfortunately cleared out there by Brentford. But Bellegarde picks up the scraps here and we'll get a second opportunity. Semedo, poor play there by Semedo, gave it away way too easy there to Lewis Potter. And Brentford on the counter-attack straight through the middle here. Bruno's going to have to slide across. All sorts of pressure there, but Sarr with a fantastic save. A very quick counter-attack there by Brentford, and some worrying signs in that back line. Mascara and Bruno not really working well together on that line. Bellegarde pushing up here. Nice block there by Hee-Chan. Lewis Potter with the ball. Nice steal there by Hee-Chan. Working hard there. The winger steps around the defender. Waiting for support. He's got someone in the middle. He finds Kuna. He's going to find Semedo, who's picked up a bit of an injury here. Hopefully not too serious. We really do not want another injury in that back line. And Brentford with the counter-attack here. Gomez pushing down. Nice defensive play there by Gomez. Hee-Chan with the ball. Pushing off the defenders. Working hard for it at the moment. He's got 2 defenders in front of him. Kuna on the inside. He finds Bellegarde. Gets around his defender. Takes a shot. And there you have it. His first of the season. 35 minutes into this one. Kuna finds him open. He hits the afterburners to push past the defender, and from outside the box he just curls it into the right hand side. All power there by Bellegarde for his first for the Wolves in this campaign. Now we just need to ensure that we hold on to this lead going into the break. We do not want to give up some cheap points here with the remaining 7 minutes. Nice play there by Bruno. Bellegarde with the ball down to Gomez. He's got a bit of space here, Gomez. We tried to get a nice little pass in there to Hee-Chan, unable to do so, but nice steal there by Bellegarde. is absolutely electric on the field there. Gomez with a little chip over the top. Larson underneath it. And the big 6'4" giant striker lunges out there with a foot and finds the back net. What a goal there by Larson. And we're worried about potentially conceding a goal before the break. We've now got a 2-point advantage. A nice little chip over there by Gomez. And then Larson just getting a nice foot onto that one. Straight past the keeper. Just got a D up now. We've got a couple of minutes before the break, and then we can reset and make sure we finish strong and get these vital 3 points. Mascaro pushing down, but it's going to be a penalty advantage here for Brentford. Got to watch for the quick play. Bellegarde sliding across. Does so. Pushes up. Nice defensive play there by him, and that's going to be the break in the half. So we do get that 2-point advantage going into the break. A good first half of football. We obviously have kept him very quiet today. Very minimal opportunities up front. Obviously with one shot with Sarr with a great save to the left-hand side. Kuna with the ball here, taking it down the right. He's got Gomez on the inside. The pass was not enough power on that one. Bellegarde sliding. Gomez is going to have to do the same. He miscues on that one. Bruno's going to have to push across. He misses on there as well. Mascaro misses as well. What are we doing defensively? Are you kidding me? Absolutely tore us apart down the middle of the field. Semedo's got an injury, so we're going to bring on Doherty. But Mascaro and Bruno absolutely falling apart together in the middle of the field. No cohesion. Missed opportunity after missed opportunity on that defensive attempts. And Brentford claw back and point here. But Lewis Potter, surely that's a red card on that one. Taking the legs out of Semedo, causing an injury as well. Surprised it wasn't even a yellow on that one. Gomez underneath here. Back to Bellegarde. Down to Kuna here, middle field. Trying to get the ball across there to Doherty. Unable to do so. Gomez with the ball. It was a yellow card for Lewis Potter. I thought it could have been a red. Hichan underneath. Probably wasn't the best cross into the box. And Gomez is going to be offside on that one. A little bit clunky there. Trying to get a bit of a play set up there on the right hand side. Some poor passes. Really slowed down the flow on that one. Doherty out of position here. We are lucky that ball went over the sideline. Bellegarde. Ball through to Gomez. Sorry, it's Kuna. Larson loses the ball there. Mascaro's going to have to push down. Same with Bruno. Nice play there by Bruno. But Doherty with a poor pass. Lewis Potter with the shot. But it's going to be pushed right there. Defensively at the moment, we have switched off here in the second half. Lewis Potter to go to the bench. Wissar coming on for him. Brentford making some changes, trying to get a little bit more attacking flow in here. Gomez with a long ball down here. Nice one to Hichan. He's got Larson in the box. Gomez as well, trying to set himself up for a cross. Unable to get a clean one in. Nice steal there by Hichan. Works his way into the box here. Pushing off the defenders. Takes a shot. But he pushes it wide right there. A real opportunity for Hichan. Lima trying to get underneath it. Nice play there by the kid. Gomez down to Kuna. Steps around the defender. Nice play there by him. Out to Hichan. Lima needs to run onto it. Does well. Great pick up there by Lima. Who's in the box? No one's really there at the moment. Slowing the play down. Back to Kuna here. Bellegarde. Trying to find someone. Doherty's out of position as well. Really needed him to push up a bit to get a pass there. Bruno sliding across. It's going to be a penalty here. Brentford on the attack at 85th minute of the match. Cross into the box here. Nice play there by Doty. Try to clear it. But the head is going to be a little bit too wide there from the Brentford player. Bruno. Down to Mascara. Through to Bellegarde. Pushes his way around. Nice play. That's a poor pass there by Bellegarde. What are we doing? We have absolutely switched off here in the second half. Nice save there by Sarr. Just get the pass out to Lima. Run it out here. Defence pushing up on him at the moment. We should be able to run the clock out. That's a poor pass once again there. But that's going to be it. A tale of two halves in that one. The first half, real good ball movement. In the second half, we really just switched off in defence, as well as some of the attacking flow. Looking at possession-wise, it was 43-57, and our best player was Bellegarde, which 100% was 9.8. He was our best player on the field, but some worrying signs there with the switching off halfway through that match, and it doesn't get any harder than the reigning defending champs in Man City. They are on a 4-game winning streak at the moment. Phil Foden scoring 2 in his last match. Now we're going to bring some experience back into the centre midfield with Lamina back from suspension, so he will partner Bellegarde in the midfield. Mascara and Bruno will get the opportunity again to partner up in the centre back positions, but there is a real opportunity that we might move Lamina back into the back line and then have Gomez play that centre mid position moving forward. It's all up to Mascara and Bruno. Ultimately, they need to show us that they can be cohesive here today against the reigning defending champs and really, be a little bit more in sync. But as mentioned, it doesn't get much harder than this. You got Edison between the posts and then the back line, Diaz, Stones, Walker. You look at the midfield with Silva, Rodri, De Bruyne, and then the front line, Haaland, Foden, and then Grealish as well. Just strike weapons and absolute superstars across the park. It's going to be a battle here. It is in front of the home fans, so hopefully we can put in a good performance here with a nice little chip over the top. Larson underneath here. Does well, sets himself, and he puts it just over the top. A real shot opportunity there. Oh, he just needed to put a little less on that one, and it would have been a perfect opportunity to start this one 3 minutes in. Hichan pushing down on Stones here. Overcommits to the right-hand side. Walker. Out to Silva. Kuna with a nice defensive play. It's been a battle down the left-hand side. Lima, obviously a young kid's had absolute superstars against him so far when he's been filling in for Nori at the moment. Haaland with the ball. Passes it through. Bruno doesn't get in front of it. And Man City strike first 9 minutes in. And the defensive line, Mascara and Bruno, again out of sync. That pass wasn't the best there by Haaland. Mascara was too far up. Bruno just unable to get across. And Sarr just absolutely no chance of getting a hand to that shot. It was an absolute perfect one into left pocket. And Man City were up by 1. Clearance here. Stones underneath it. So Man City taking the attack down the right-hand side. Lamina sliding across. Nice block there by the captain. 13 minutes in. We've got to bounce back here quick. We cannot let him score another one. We can't concede another. That's for sure. Kuna's picked up a little bit of a niggling injury. Hopefully not too serious. As we were talking about just before that last goal, Lima's had absolute superstars against him with Phil Foden, Mo Salah, and he's only had a couple of games playing that left-back position. He has been quite strong. It's obviously where they've been targeting so far in this match. So potentially we could look to switch him out if needed, if he does crumble under the pressure. Ruben Diaz with a header. Haaland taking a scissor kick there. Bruno with the save. Semedo clears it. Bellegarde fights for it. Passes it back to Silva. Haaland with it at the moment. And we slow the play down there with Lamina and Kuna. Nice play there. Counter-attack. Hichan through the middle. He's got Larson. Should have passed the ball. Wasn't the best play there by Hichan. He had Larson wide open to be able to get a pass there. And a real missed opportunity there. Kuna. Midfield here. Rodri sliding across. Lima with the ball. He's got Walker in front of him. Larson. Nice play here by Larson. Working his way through. Gets the ball out to Bellegarde. Back to Larson here. Shot opportunity, but blocked there by Stones. Good movement of the ball there. And we get a corner opportunity here. Kuna with the ball. He's got Lamina inside the box. We'll crowd the keeper a little bit. We'll try to push down Bruno as well. But the pass into the box there just was too close to the keeper. And an easy save there by Edison. But a poor clearance there by him. We get the ball back here. Down to Hee-Chan. Fighting with Walker there. Another opportunity off the throw in. Lamina with the ball. Back to Kuna. Working his way through here. Fortunately, just overcommitted with the run on that one. Haaland dancing midfield. Bellegarde with it. Nice defensive play there by Bruno. Lamina with a nice ball out here to Lima. Fights for it there. Throw-in opportunity here, Chan. Looking for a quick one to the captain. Work his way into the midfield. Finds Bellegarde. He's got a bit of space here. Bellegarde working it. Gomez with a shot opportunity. Oh, what a superstar the kid is. 7th of the season. Just before the halftime break. Bellegarde and Gomez working a real combination down that right-hand side. Look at this play. Gets on the outside. Nice pass in front of him. And Gomez just find that left corner. Great goal just before the break. We tied all up against the reigning champs. Semedo pushing down here. Missed opportunity on that one. Mascara pushing across here. Lima. Saar with an easy save. Nice defensive slide there. Lima pushing down. And we're going to go into the break here. All tied up. A strong performance. While, there's been some missed opportunities, that's for sure. We do go into the break here. All tied up. And that's a real good position to be in here. It could have been a lot worse. Man City with the ball here. Grealish. Bellegarde trying to push down. Bruno. Haaland with an absolute massive shot from outside the box. Lima with the clearance here. Gomez fighting for it at the moment. Back to Haaland here. Easy pass through there to Foden. But he's going to be offside. We are lucky on that one, that's for sure. A couple of steps back, he would have been an easy shot for him, scoring his 3rd in 2 games. Lima down to Hee-Chan. Great pass through to Larson. Walker pushing down. And Larson unable to control it. Walker, good defence there for Man City. Bruno underneath it. Hits it down to Semedo. Gets it out to Bellegarde. Down to Gomez here. He's got Hee-Chan in the box. Turns it back. Curls it across. Lima's going to have to slide across here. Semedo out wide. Waiting for someone to just run a line there. Bellegarde really needed to push down on that one. Bruno sliding across. Foden as well, the back heel. Nice defensive play there by Bruno, but Grealish picks it up. 64th minute here. Semedo's going to have to push up, try to stay aggressive. Nice block there by Semedo. And they're going to call it offside there. It must have come off a Man City player just before going over the sideline in an offside position. Semedo with the ball. Poor pass there by Semedo. All that great defensive work there, and then he does a pass like that. Bruno misses, but Saar underneath it. Haaland absolutely raining down to try and get a header on that one. Bellegarde has got Semedo out wide. Nice pass. Gomez in a position to get a pass here. Semedo works his way down. He's got Kuna behind him, but he finds Gomez on the right-hand side. Sets himself back. Chip into the box here. Chan out of position. Kuna picks up the scraps here. Back to Semedo. Shot. He's going to put it just wide. A nice shot though. A bit of a warning shot there for Man City. And we've got 12 minutes left here. I think we've probably been the better team so far here in the second half. A real good kind of opportunity to score with just a couple of passes or shots. Just haven't been in the right positions. Semedo here, working it down midfield here. He's got Kuna to be able to pass it to, and that's just a poor pass there by Semedo. To absolutely no man. Foden pushing it down, shot there, and Sarr with the save. Just absolutely horrendous pass there by Semedo. We're 5 minutes before full time, and he just gifts a counter-attack opportunity there for Man City. Going to do a switch out here. Lima's going to go off. Lewis is going to finish off the match just to bring the fresh legs down the left-hand side. Bellegarde tries to clear it out. Silva underneath it. It's safe there again by Sarr. He has probably been one of our strongest players so far this season, the keeper. Some incredible saves. Nice clearance there by Semedo. Got to just get in front of it here. Nice play there by Hee-Chan. Poor pass from there. De Bruyne with a shot opportunity there. Maybe he took it a little bit too far. We're into extra time here. Just need to keep it quiet. And we do pick up the 1 point here in a draw. I think that's from a win in the last one against Brentford to draw here against the reigning champs. We could have a bit of a momentum shift happening here. Looking at possession-wise, it was 49-51 split. Our passing probably was the worst part of it with a 69% passing. And Sarr was our best player with a man-of-the-match performance. Next up, we've got Brighton currently in 12th position. So, you know, they're sitting in a similar boat to us at the moment, mid-table. They would love a victory here in front of the home fans as well. So we definitely want to bring our A-game here and make sure we're performing. Looking at the weather at the moment, it looks terrible out there. So it's going to be sloppy. It's going to slow the passing down. And we need to be on our A-game here today, that's for sure. Now, it'll only be the highlights of this match, and then we will finish off the episode with the Carabao Cup knockout stage. Looking at the lineup as well, we have made some changes with Bruno going to the bench, and Lamina will be in the back line with Mascara, so that will be the change in the back line. We were going to partner him with Bruno, but I feel like Mascara has been playing a little bit better in the last couple of matches, so Bruno will go to the bench. This also gives Gomez the opportunity to partner Bellegarde in the centre mid position. So they will be both playing the centre mid with Kuna playing the cam position. And then the front line will have Larson in the striker position and then Gomez and Hee-Chan on the wings. Sarr, of course, will be the man between the posts because he's been in phenomenal form for us, really keeping us involved and in an opportunity to win the matches with some incredible saves. Gomez with a great steal here. Gets a shot opportunity blocked there by Steele, but Hee-Chan picks up the scraps, and that is the weather that we're talking about. We talked about it before the match kicked off, that it was a sloppy conditions, and it just looks like the keeper couldn't get a clean hand to this one. Gomez with a shot here, bouncing around, second attempt there by the keeper, but Hee-Chan gets a foot to it, and we get the first points of the match. Now, not a lot of action so far in the match. We're in the 63rd minute. And here we have Brighton straight down the left-hand side. Mascara trying to slide across because Semedo was out of position. And then Pedro gets an easy header straight through Sarr. Lamina unable to slide across as well. And once again, the defensive line struggling with cohesion. Now the match ends with the draw here against Brighton. We had an opportunity to potentially win this one, but it was sloppy and sluggish in the middle of the field. And then when Brighton had an opportunity, they executed it and made sure they tied it all up in front of the home fans. And definitely something that we need to consider is what are we going to do in this back line. We've been caught out a couple of times so far in this episode with just a little bit of cohesion being the issue. You're looking at that, it's a 55-45 split on possession. Our passing was a little bit below average where we want to be. and Brighton just made us pay when they executed. They got the points, and unfortunately that's what happens in the Premier League. But we move across here to the Carabao Cup. Hopefully we can finish this episode with a victory here today, and then we obviously have a bit of momentum going into the next one. We will do a bit of a switch around with the squad as well, so we obviously got the guys that we want to be playing in the Carabao Cup to give them game time, and that will be Goliath up front in the striker position. On the wings will be Gonzalez and Gomez, so the two young kids getting the opportunity on the wing position. We're obviously in the round 16 now, so a couple more matches, victories, we are in the final, which will be great if we can potentially win that one. They will be going with a 4-1-4-1, so that will be the play style they'll be going with. And of course ours is the 4-3-3. Doyle gets the opportunity midfield, as well as Pablo Sarabia will be playing the cam position. Amadi also gets a game opportunity here to start with Mascara in the back line. And then Lewis will be on the right side with Lima playing the left-hand side on this one. And Gonzalez straight through the middle there. What an absolute superstar this kid could be. He gets limited game time here. He scored one goal. He's assisted in another. Pushing off defenders. And let's have a look at this goal again. Straight through the middle. Defenders all around him. And he just finds the corner net. What a goal there 3 minutes in. Gonzalez around the defender there. Nice play. Pushes himself into the box. And a great shot there to finish it off. But this is exactly what you want to see from players that get limited opportunity in the squad. Obviously, Premier League is a different level, so these guys get an opportunity here in a cup match. We, of course, have our chairman that has expressed that he wants a good run here in the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup. We are in round 16 and have a real good opportunity to potentially get into the finals, and if not, win it. If we, play the cards right here and, execute where we need to, there is a real opportunity, but we need to pass a bit better than that one. Bellegarde, he's had a strong campaign. Sariba here, nice step back there, nice play there by the veteran. Doyle here with the ball in midfield, poor pass from him in the end. And the clearance here, Lima underneath it. He's got Bellegarde. And that's again that poor pass there from Bellegarde. Amadi slide across, missed opportunity on that one. Lima trying to push in there. Oh, you're kidding me. John Stone with the save. Again, the miscommunication in the back line almost cost us. A high quality opponent there. It definitely would have been all tied up. Gonzalez with the clearance here. Doyle fighting for it. Pushes the defender off. Gets on the outside here. Still fighting for it. He's got the defender on the inside. Pushes past him. Sets himself. Doyle, are you kidding me? What a run there by Tommy Doyle for his first goal of the season. Just absolute all class there, all strength. Well-deserved goal there for him. He gets limited game time at the moment, being that Lamina and Gomez both are the options that we've got with Bellegarde. But he's taken his opportunity here today, scoring in the 22nd minute. Butcher with the ball here at the moment. Doyle sliding across. Nice defensive play there by Lewis. Nice play there by Doyle with the steal. Down to Gudez here. Chip over the top. Unable to get it over the top of the line there. Clearance. Lewis jumps on the ball here. Settles it back to Doyle. He goes back to Saraba. That's a poor pass there by him. Bellegarde sliding across. Misses on the first attempt. Doyle's going to have to support here. Nice defensive play there by Doyle. But a poor pass afterwards. We've just got to clean up those passes there. Doyle, nice defensive attempt. Lima misses. It's going to be offside. Very lucky. A bit shaky in defence there. Lima with the ball. Down to Bellegarde. He's got Gudez here on the inside, but the pass just not where it needs to be. Nice defensive play there by Bellegarde. He's in the wide open. Takes a shot, but puts it over the top bar. A little bit of poor passing creeping into our game at the moment. They're just not going where they need to be and putting us in pressure situations, especially midfield. So hopefully we can clean that up coming into the second half. Doyle underneath this one. Back to Saraba. He does find Gomez here. Steps on the outside. Brings the ball back on the end. Takes a shot, but blocked there. Gudez got some space. Shot attempt. Saved there by George. And it's going to be cleared out here for the half-time whistle. So we do have the advantage going into the break. But definitely something we need to pick up and clean up on is the pass in. (2-0) here. Gonzalez with that early goal with a fantastic run, and then Doyle as well. Getting on the outside on the right-hand side. Getting his first for the season. Lewis, great pass through here to Gonzalez. He's got Gomez with him. Takes a shot. Potentially should have passed it through to his winger. But a good shot attempt there. Just swung to the right-hand side away from the goalpost. 49th minute here. Down the middle. Lima pushing up. Nice defensive play there. He's got Gomez down the front. Gudez here with the spin. Turn. Shot. But saved there once again there by George. Switch out here for the Wanderers. Will potentially look to do something around the 60th minute. But can he put it in the middle of the box here? The big man underneath unfortunately couldn't get a clean header to it. But Gonzalez pushes down on it. Sets himself but blocked. Nice play there by Bellegarde. Gomez with the ball, middle field. And again just over the top post. Definitely need to look at cleaning up some of these shots and passes. I know we're versing a team that's, lower grade than us in the Carabao Cup here, but the passing, if we do this against a top quality Premier League squad, we're going to get eaten alive. And same with the shots selections. We're just forcing and shot attempts, really not taking any care with it, and that's a poor pass there by Lewis. So something to learn out of this one is potentially a little bit more patience with the passing. Hopefully we can finish off the match here with a couple of good 30 minutes of football. Lima down to Saraba. Back to Gudez. Block shot there. Probably should have taken a little bit care with that one. Bellegarde into the box here. Gonzalez underneath it. Cleared out here. Lima. Back to Doyle. Steps on the outside, but again, defensively, probably should have looked to get a better pass away. Sariba on the outside here. He gets beat for defence. And Butcher with a clean defensive positioning takes the ball away from Saraba. We get the ball back here though. Gomez. Chip over the top to Gudez, but unfortunately wasn't where it needs to be. Saraba. Ball taken away from him. Saraba's having a game to forget at the moment. Some of the runs he's had and passing just hasn't been up to his standard this season. Mascara should have been in front of the attacker, but trailing behind, he does pick up the ball. And it's going to be a handover here for offside, I believe. Down to Doyle. That's a poor pass there by Doyle, but he comes up good in defence. Long ball down to Gonzalez. Gudez chasing the ball into the box. Settles it. Takes a shot. Saved there by George. Could have potentially tapped it on to Gonzalez in that one. Ball goes wide. Gudez sliding across. Lewis pushing down. Nice defensive play there. Doyle fine for it. And Lewis picks up the scraps. Nice pass back here. Gudez. Shot opportunity. There we go. He's first of the season. A nice little wrap up of this match. He's played well, Gudez. And he finally gets a clean ball to him inside the box. And a nice power shot down the right hand side. Sets himself here straight between two defenders. And the keeper had no chance of getting a hand to that one. Ball back to him here. Sets himself straight past the keeper. And that's going to be it for this one. We do advance here in the Carabao Cup 3-0. So overall, not a bad performance, just the areas that we talked about needing to clean up, passing and shot opportunities. Just need to not try and force the shot, get ourselves in a better position. But it was a 42-58 split on possession, and Doyle and Gonzalez 10 out of 10 performance in this one. Overall, happy. We're obviously running with a squad that's not our first team, and we did pick up the victory and advance in the Carabao Cup. So we'll go have a look at how we fared in this episode. We won against Brentford. We got a draw against Man City and Brighton, and of course the cup match with a 3-0 victory. So overall, not a bad result in October. Looking at the stats of the players, Bellegarde, he's still playing quite well. His form is in the 7s at the moment. Same with Gomez. Larson as well is up there. Semedo is probably the one that, he's still struggling after 9 matches with a 6.62. Lima, obviously limited game time. He's played 9 matches. Potential will get better. He's still rating better than Semedo, but he is still in the 6s. We've got Lamina, the captain, 6.39, and Gomez with a 7.18. Hopefully it's not far before we get Nori and Gomez back, because definitely the back line is struggling with depth at the moment. So it's an area that we're struggling with. Doherty's not playing well. Semedo's not playing well. And then we've obviously got Lewis out of the free agency and Lima, who have been, overall playing pretty solid. But you can definitely see the difference between Nori and Lewis. So hopefully not too long, and we'll get him back into the squad. And then Lewis can play a little bit more of a rotational position within the team. Looking at the ladder, Liverpool takes out top spot with 23 points, with Man United and Man City and Arsenal in the top 4. We are currently sitting in 15th position, 9 points out of 9 matches. So we're not too far away from being, unfortunately, in the relegation battle. So hopefully we can get a bit of a turnaround happening. Obviously, those 2 draws helped in this one, being that they, we're versus Man City. It could have been a potential loss, that's for sure. But we're not far off the relegation battle, so we need to improve. That is the aim going into the next episode, is really trying to switch that momentum around and get a bit of a good run in attack. But that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Make sure you do hit that like button, as it does help the channel grow. And if you're new around here and want to catch the latest of the series, make sure you hit subscribe. And in the middle of the screen right now, you'll see the playlist. If you've missed any of the episodes, just click that now, and hope you enjoy. Once again, thanks for watching. Appreciate the support.